Hi there. Welcome to Semester 11, Episode 1 of the IvyWise Just Admitted podcast, where former deans and directors of admissions give expert insight into the complex college admissions landscape. I'm Tasha, your host. I'm an admissions counselor at IvyWise, a former international admissions officer at USC, and former assistant director of international admission at Boston University. Today, I'm joined by my fellow IvyWise counselor, Kayon, and my other fellow IvyWise counselor, Scott. Hi, Kayon and Scott.
Hi Tasha, how you doing? So, in terms of just jumping right in, hi everyone, my name is Kayon. I am an admissions counselor here at IvyWise. Most recently, I was at MIT. I'm also joined by Scott.
Yes, hey, Kayon and Scott, and Tasha. Kayon and Scott, I'm joined by myself. So really nice to see you all. Nice to be talking to you. I am an admissions counselor here at IvyWise as well. In terms of my admissions experience, I did undergraduate admissions for Yale, and since then have, been on the other side of the desk. First of all, right now you got to make some choices, some decisions. You should be creating a balanced list of colleges, and then you should be looking at dates and deadlines, for those. Secondly, get organized. Set some personal deadlines. Make sure that you've really given thought to what you really have time to do and don't. You've got exams coming up and all kinds of stuff in this semester. And then focus on your high school academics and extracurriculars. You got to be doing well. You got to keep doing well, as these applications go in, because the schools are going to keep looking at that.
So, we want to make sure that we have a recommendation squared away, our school is squared away, because those are things that are going to be long-term projects. I would recommend, again, starting anything net new, like perhaps that club that you were thinking about. There's just not enough time for you to really drive the impact that we love to see from those extracurricular
Mm.
engagements. And so I know that's a common one my students will talk to me about, but you have about 2.5 months to plan a club, execute, get, members, and then have some sort of impact.
Get some help, whether that's coaching from somebody like us at IvyWise, whether it's a parent, a sibling. My sister really helped me out hugely through the admissions process, keeping track of those things. And you'd be surprised how much, or maybe not, how much your teachers want to help you too. So there are people around, there are support systems, and I would just really recommend plugging into one of those to give you the reality checks, to keep you motivated, while you also, sort of just remember to breathe through and take it step by step.
I think one of the things that's really helpful, especially having a counselor working with you, is letting you know what you need to be focusing on right now. What's an appropriate amount of light panic and anxiety? What is something that we have to do, right? And so when we talk about creating a list, making sure that we have our dates and deadlines set, that's to reduce that anxiety. Okay, you know something's coming up in 2 months, or you know something is due in 1 week. You can act accordingly. So that's what we're helping you do here. So when we talk about making decisions, that should be the fun part, right? We're thinking about the schools that you're excited about and maybe getting onto some campuses. So this is something that we want to try to infuse some fun, if I can dare say the word fun, into what we're doing here. So really reducing anxiety, getting you organized is really helping you thrive in the process, even though we're adding a little bit more to your plate.